Talk about our forecast. Not much heat to go around today. Meteorologist Ross Caruso in for Jerry tonight. The first full day of summer and not looking or feeling much like summer at all.
No, it's not. Yesterday was kind of an eye-opening experience for a lot of people because you saw the sun, something we really haven't seen much of this week. And a reminder that, hopefully you did enjoy the longest day of the year because, of course, we got clouds coming back into town, eventually some rain. But, back to the fan drive, something that you can do. It's a very small token, but makes a big impact on people's lives. Fortunately, it hasn't been too hot. We've actually been below average so far to start summer, so I think we'll hold on to that. But we do have some warm days on the horizon for us, so something you definitely want to keep an eye out for. But more so some of this rain that's coming our way. Of course, late last night, we were talking about the clouds rolling in and then a few spotty showers through the day. That's essentially what we've been looking at. But lately, really haven't seen any rain across town, but slowly but surely, we'll start to see more of this moisture kind of spew in from the southeast. This is going to be gradually moving up thanks to this meandering system that's still circulating across parts of eastern Tennessee, not providing any severe weather, so something else we like to see. But we are going to start to see some not only steady rain, but maybe a little bit of some heavy rain mix in as we head into tonight. Right now, we have been seeing some isolated showers over McConnellsville and Morgan County, Athens as well. Starting to see some of that moisture move in closer to Fairfield County. But for the most part, probably not going to see much rain for the next few hours, which is good news, especially for the evening commute. Temperature-wise, very pleasant out there, hanging out in the 70s, upper 60s, even in a handful of spots. 68 in McConnellsville, 69 in Athens, 71 in Chillicothe, 70 in Washington Courthouse, even up to the north, Bucyrus and Mansfield, both sitting at 70 degrees. Your hour-by-hour forecast, we're going to continue to see spotty showers for the next few hours, but really not until after 9, 10 o'clock. We'll start to see some of that light rain kind of move into central Ohio, perhaps seeing some of that heavy rain in spots across southeastern Ohio, gradually pushing towards central Ohio overnight into the morning hours tomorrow. So you may not be dealing with a ton of rain falling when you wake up tomorrow morning, but it will be very damp, might have some ponding in spots. Not expecting any severe weather. Temperatures will be comfortable again, climbing into the 70s for us, eventually going into Friday afternoon. But as you see, as we head into Friday evening, most of the rain's starting to go away, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was still an isolated shower or storm across town as we head into your Friday evening. But most of the rain is going to be done with by the afternoon. We'll still have kind of these stray showers pass through into the early part of the night, and then things should be relatively calm to start the weekend for us. But over the next several days, we're going to be looking at a pretty healthy helping of rainfall for us across most of central Ohio. Models projecting anywhere from a widespread 1 to 2 inches of rain, which for the most part, no longer dealing with drought conditions here in Columbus, but central, northern parts of central Ohio into the south as well. You're going to continue to experience some of those drought conditions. So over the next several days, we'll see more of that rain going into tomorrow morning, of course, seeing some today, and then going into the end of the weekend, more so going into Monday, is when we're really going to start to see those rain chances bump up. So a little bit of a brief sneak peek at what we're looking at for your Saturday after we see the rain tomorrow morning. Spotty activity going into the evening hours Friday, looking at a relatively quiet start to the weekend. Might see a little bit of fog in spots, but for the most part, still staying pretty breezy. Then heading into Saturday afternoon, chance for some of these pop-up showers, a brief downpour or two. But if you do get some of the downpours, you're likely going to deal with some heavy rain as well. So your weekend forecast looking pretty nice for the most part, but still holding on to some relatively small chances for some rain. Those temperatures will be also a little bit toasty for us on Sunday, seeing more sun than clouds. Then, of course, more showers, potentially some storms moving in as we open up the work week on Monday, and then looking like things will cool off and clear out for a good chunk of next week before perhaps we see our next chance for rain late next Friday.